Ian, I love my Mii.
Yeah.
I love Mii. But I'm trying to figure out how to get it on my Switch. I got to get an Amiibo, get on my Wii U to transfer it. It's a whole rigmarole.
All right.
But,
well, that's about as much as you can say about the Wii U.
What are you talking about? I was Mario Kart up with you.
I knew you were going to say that. I played Mario Kart, says old man.
Sorry. I was just working on a certain NES guidebook for 2.5 years. It was kind of hard to keep up.
2.5 years constant. So anyway.
Wow. Okay. You want to have this conversation?
No, but I like how you bring that up every time. Anyways, Nintendo is shutting down the Miiverse on November 8th, 2017 in Japan. There is no announcement as to when it will follow here, but it will probably be, unfortunately, very soon after. I would maybe guess a neat and tidy date like January 1st, 2018. Miiverse is arguably the most interesting aspect of the Wii U. It was technically on the 3DS, but I never saw it used much. In Japan, it was a part of 70 Wii U games, and I'd argue that, without really thinking about it, it was a kind of cool and integral part of about 15.
What was probably some of the biggest ones?
Definitely
Super Mario Brothers Wii U?
Smash. Super Mario Wii U was interesting enough. Definitely Super Mario Maker and Splatoon were two of the biggest ones. And because, at least in-game, Super Mario Maker let you die and then leave, like, notes, kind of, where you died.
So telling people about
kind of, letting you warn you, or the people who are creating the level could leave little messages. Splatoon, it's the entire way of communicating in the plaza. Not that that's huge, but like you could, when you're going through the plaza, and you'll see the Miis that are the squids that you've recently battled against, and then you'll see all their little drawings and cute shit like that. That's all gonna be gone.
So you'll still be able to play,
but you're not gonna see any
no interaction. There'll be empty courtyards, and
you're not gonna see any of that flavor. Also, the main forms of communication within a game, which is essentially Facebook, like writing messages about a game, offering tips, making pictures, all of it's gone. It was one of the most unique things about the Wii U. The people who didn't use it never missed it. The people who used it loved it. One of the other things is a lot of unlockables in Wii U games were stamps. They were black and white outlines, oftentimes of like sprite-based characters. So you'd get like a sprite Bowser from Super Mario 1, say, and you could use these stamps to make, put them in your messages and stuff, in your message balloons, when you were posting to the Wii U, the Miiverse, for that game. You won't be, those unlockables basically mean nothing once this closes down.
You'll still have your Miis sitting there, but
you'll have your Miis. You'll have your Miis sitting there, but you just don't have a Miiverse to do anything.
You'll still be able to. I have an article from Polygon about what you're going to actually be losing with some of these games. Mario Kart 8, no more tournaments on Mario Kart 8 on Wii U once Miiverse goes. Wow.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Players also won't be able to share their gameplay videos to YouTube because that feature was connected to Miiverse.
Yes.
Wow. Conduit to all these games. Wow. At least we'll always have Angry Luigi. That's funny. Splatoon. One of the most heartbreaking changes. Splatoon used Miiverse to populate Inkopolis. Is that how you say it?
Inkopolis.
With players' fantastic drawings, which were always rare to see. The feature was so popular in the original Splatoon that Nintendo created a unique Miiverse-style feature for Splatoon 2, since Switch doesn't have a similar platform of its own. Super Mario 3D World. More subtle Miiverse effect. Posts would appear on the core select screen. Not the biggest loss, but it's a cute feature, they say. Super Mario Maker, which you brought up, loses a small part of its biggest feature. Players won't be able to comment on shared levels anymore.
Yep.
Which is a bummer if you want to diss your rival's creation. That's funny. The Nintendo 3DS version lacked the Miiverse functionality level sharing. Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS. it showed users' actual posts in the background of the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool thing. So you'd be able to. Not only
well, another thing for Splatoon
you
is
can't share videos anymore and post.
they don't talk about it, but the Miiverse things that you drew would show up as graffiti all around the Splatoon stages.
Oh,
and those won't be there anymore.
and Xenoblade Chronicles X, the Blade report feature is gone. Not sure what that is. All in caps. Not sure what that is at all.
I mean, but that's just a small thing. Basically, what it's gonna mean is when it goes away, the Wii U will. I think it's the start of the shutting off of the Wii U's online features. I think total shutdown of Wii U online features will probably follow within a year after.
I'll be more bullish on that. I don't think it's going to happen as quickly.
I think it will, but
I think I'll give it a few more years. What I think this is really is that because this is all user related and user created material, Nintendo's monitoring this stuff. It's monitoring this. So that's manpower, that's money putting into monitoring this shit. So by their perspective, like, we're not selling these games anymore. We're not making money on these games. Why are we putting money into monitoring this stuff on a dying system? Let's pull those resources out of there. So you'll still be able to play online. And so if some people complain about not having their pictures in the background, who cares? Because we're going to be saving money because our manpower is not going to be going towards that anymore. That's the way I'm seeing. I'm seeing it as dollars and cents.
I just wonder how much money they're
because it's not
saving.
Who knows if they have a team of 20 people doing it? There's 20 people that their salaries go somewhere else.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying. If it's even that, because there's no extra money in having the Miiverse, all this functionality there. The servers are still going to be up.
I don't necessarily disagree with you. I just think it's going to leave the Wii. I just think this is, to me,
it's a death knell for sure.
It's a death knell because it's going to leave the Wii U empty, barren. It's going to look like a desert.
Yeah,
because you're not going to get that flavor. You're not going to get that social feeling.
Yeah, because honestly, they could have put that stuff in the Switch very easily. They decided not to. So it's like, all right, that was a cute part because the Switch actually,
The thing is I don't necessarily think a lot of people used the Miiverse, but the people
I thought it was cute.
The people who did really, really got into it.
And then, of course, that connected to the shitty app that I can't remember the name of it anymore that died out after 2 weeks, asking you what type of bread you like eating in the morning.
The Miitomo never had anything to do with the Miiverse, honestly.
Well, you imported your Mii into it. What do you mean?
Well, Miis were different than the Miiverse. The Miiverse was like the Facebook, but anyways, but I don't know. It's just kind of a sad thing.
In general, the Miis are gone.
It really highlights how
Miis are a legacy now. They're not really going to push it in the future.
You're a legacy. Anyways,